on behalf of, being, I guess, a very minor influencer on this app, I just want to say I've been hearing a lot of conversations about this desire for influence, this desire for followers, this insecurity that you have less followers than other people, or that like somehow your worth is tied to this app. And Instagram is probably not gonna love me for saying this, but I'm just truly like want to come on here and say that one, your worth is so much more than anything this app could ever give you, label you, describe you as. Your worth is so much more grand and spectacular and has more depth than the amount of followers you have could ever provide for you or give you. And I just don't think, we talk about it enough, and I try to give an update on this every once in a while, but as a minor influencer on here, I am still very much human. I do not have it all figured out by any means. Like I literally can just picture the Lord laughing. And life is hard. It's so hard, y'all. It is a constant battle of just like everyone else, like battling the struggles of life. And for those of you who are Christians, like consistently laying down every day, like those things that we continue to pick up and laying those down at the Lord's feet and being like, okay, here, this is yours, not mine. Have your way in my life. And that is something that I do every day. Even though, I talk about the Lord, I am not perfect by any means or whatever. It is still a constant daily fight to choose the Lord over myself, to choose others over myself, to choose the Lord when it's hard, and to trust Him and to lean into Him. And a lot of you know my story, and there have been years I have had ever since I was little. I was one of the rare people who experienced a relationship with the Lord young, before I even knew who the Lord was, because that was all that I could rely on. And even with that, even having years of this relationship and learning about who He is and all of those things and talking about Him, I still, like even today, I was getting ready for something and I just broke down and I was like, Lord, give me more faith. I don't know why right now there's just this wall with you. It just appeared out of nowhere. And like, I need more faith. I'm struggling in this moment right now. Like, I need you. I need you in this moment, and I don't even know what to ask for, but I'm asking you for it. And you already know what it is. And I just want to come on here and confirm that, like, for those of you who have experienced this, who are experiencing this, you are not alone. You are normal. Just because people can go on Instagram and have really great Instagram pictures and like look all happy and whatever, it's, it is still a highlight reel, and you guys know the drill on that one. But we are all in this, and we're all a work in progress. And I just really encourage, I've just heard so much talk about following and wanting followers and like wanting influence, and just a general reminder that it's not all that it's chalked up to be. Oh man. And to whom much is given requires a lot more responsibility. And I just I will never forget that like even this like minimal platform that I have being thrust on me at 17 years old and having no idea like what and being like an ambassador for Christ, like what that was gonna mean for my life, and the kind of scrutiny and the kind of daily like purging of like it would require. And so anyway, the point of this is like I just want to reiterate that just because it wouldn't hurt for anyone else to hear it again, your worth is not found on this app. This app legitimately could like disappear tomorrow, and all of us who have significance on this app would literally no longer have it. So I'm sorry, I laugh at inappropriate times. I just think, you know, I'm sorry. I even heard a conversation the other day about someone who was dating for, you know, like looking for someone who had a similar platform or whatever. And the funny thing, like I rarely date anyone who has a platform for so many reasons. But I would just say like a lot of people on here, myself included, this is not a judgment thing. This is like, it's easy to get caught up into, but you know, put on that perfect facade and build the brand and do the things and all that jazz. My very industry. And I see so many people running after this and running after, you know, building relationships, whether that's romantic or friendships, to build a brand. And I'm just telling you, like, don't do that. Like, don't build your relationships to build a brand. Like, build your relationships to build the kingdom. Because ultimately, like, you can have the followers and you can have the clothes and the, you know, I'll be honest, like, this year I have been unreasonably blessed with, when it comes to my job. I'm working my dream job, and still none of it is worth it if you don't have the peace and the presence of God. Literally nothing. Like, you can have the clothes and the money and the following and the whatever, and it is quite literally insignificant. Like, it means nothing, because when you don't have the peace and the presence of God, I don't know. At least for me, I'm not me when I don't have the peace and the presence of God. And that is far more precious than any following or any platform or presence on social media or clothes or status or whatever. So just wanted to come on here and say that, because I just know that sometimes it just takes someone like affirming that and just being like, yeah. So that's what I'm doing, and some of you may relate, some of you may not, but if not, thanks for watching, and so just love you guys. I love y'all, and you know, I care about y'all's hearts way more than I care about your likes or your follows. So be in tune with yourself. Go open your Bible. Go spend some time with the Lord. Get off your phone. Get off this app. It, in the long run, does not have any eternal significance for you. Ultimately, like, your time with the Lord and His presence and what He's teaching you, that is priceless. That's what's worth your time and your energy and your focus. So I love y'all. Hope that encourages some of you.